summer, the best lacrosse players in the world will face off in a Lone Star State showdown. BBVA Compass Stadium in Houston will be the place to see the stars of Major League Lacrosse go head-to-head in the 2015 All-Star Game. Game time is 6 p.m. Central on June 13th. Tickets are on sale now. Go to MajorLeagueLacrosse.com for more information.
Defense number 15, Nick Lanford. At defense number 17, Turner Kerr. And in between the pipes for the Longhorns, number 0, Austin Pauls. The Longhorns are led by head coach Kyle Loda. And now for the home team. For Texas State, attack number 7, Garrett Fales. At attack, number 45, Dylan Lemon. At attack, number 19, Liam Kelly. At midfield, number 10, Mac Starnes. Long stick midfielder, number 25, Chad Mitchell. Midfielder, number 28, Joshua Edgerly. Defenseman, number 13, Blake Mattinson. Defenseman, number 21, Zane Zoda. Defenseman, number 37, Jacob Hamilton. And in between the pipes for the Bobcats, number 14, AJ Anderson. The Bobcats are led by head coach Kyle Saunders. Let's get ready to play some lacrosse.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into the 34th Annual Lone Star Alliance Division I Championship as we get underway here with the face-off. The Texas Longhorns, the 4-time defending, seeking their 5th straight championship and 11th as a program. Texas State looking to knock them off. I am Logan Gorley, joined by Justin Bachmeyer. Justin, how's it going?
Good. Glad to be here. Thanks.
The rain is falling here in Addison, Texas, as storms kind of moving in. It should be just rain, though, for the time being, as we just get underway. 14 minutes to go here in the first quarter. 81 degrees, and we see lightning. We might have to postpone things, but we'll keep you going as long as they're going. Texas State on the offensive side of the field here. Justin, what are some of the things that Texas State needs to do in order to pull out a victory today?
Last night, one of the keys to success was their first midfield line. Between Elliott Smith, and Bucky Desidir, they were unstoppable last night against SMU. The way Bucky Desidir was able to knife through the defense and get a lot of his own shots on goal, that's going to be key for them against these athletic Texas midfielders.
Sam Jones finding Sean Kakour on the right-hand side. He'll give back to Jones around the cage behind his Rocky Rossauer.
Sam Jones had a great day yesterday. Texas really going to look for him to facilitate a lot of the action on that left-hand side of the goal. Try to beat that defender.
Texas State getting into the championship game thanks to a nail-biter yesterday against SMU, scoring 8 goals in the first half. It was a 7-goal comeback in the second and a shutout on the side of the board for Texas State, but they held on for a 1-goal win. And for Texas, It was a handed victory over Oklahoma. Winning 11-9. And the Longhorns are back in the championship game, a place that they are very familiar with as they've won the last 4 Lone Star Alliance championships in Division I.
Texas is a very balanced team, as you saw right there. Noah Starr, one of those attackmen, trying to loosen up the defense by getting a good shot on goal.
That's Kelduka right there at the point, chasing down the loose ball. The rain's starting to fall, big drops. It could affect the field if it continues to rain and the footing gets a little slick. We got a lot of rain on Friday night. They kind of postponed the games on Saturday. But the fields have been pretty good. The conditions have been pretty good. We'll see how it's affected, at least around the cage area for the goalie's footing. And then for anybody that's maybe dodging or coming in near the crease, we could see how that could affect it if it gets a little wet. Texas State on the offense here.
Texas State last night was able to get a lot of possession time, be able to find some high percentage shots. I think they'll look to do the same today. Be patient, dodge from the midfield, and try to draw those slides and find the open man.
John Engel looking for the right angle here. He's going to turn around and give it to somebody else. Ball going out, looks like it's Longhorn ball. It is. Nice effort there from Hayden Cluse out of Dallas, Texas, the 5'10 sophomore. Or excuse me, freshman.
Austin Paltz continues his hot streak this weekend with another nice save. Came up big yesterday against Oklahoma. Texas will look for the same against this Texas State offense. Got some prolific scores.
Kakura around the right-hand side. Getting it behind the cage. Sam Jones working that way. And here's Allen, Marshall Allen, over to Cameron Casino. And Texas just kind of whipping it around, playing catch.
Texas is in 1-3-2 with the one attackman at X right now, trying to find a motion offense.
That was a fantastic find and great positioning by Noah Starr as the pass was intended for Cameron Casino, who was cutting across the crease. And you saw there the finish.
Yeah, that was a great shot by Noah Starr. He's been very active. Called his name several times, 3 shots already. Gets that one to go right on his shoulder. Good position, good placement on that shot.
Yeah, and that was really just right place, right time, but that's why you keep moving. That's why you're constantly in motion, because the opportunity for a rebound. And there was just a missed pass, but a ground ball nonetheless picked up and put away. So Texas will work with a 1-goal lead here. It's 1-0 in the early going. Just 10:16 to go as the rain falls across the backs of the players and fans alike. Sam Jones to Rossacker behind the cage. Near side is Starr. He was the man responsible for the only goal on the board. And that one trickles out of bounds. It'll go back to Texas State. Now on the attack for just the second time in the game. Here's Garrett Fales, right side. Turner Kerr giving chase to the Texas State offender. Jeremy DiGiovanni getting it behind the cage. There's a slip. We talked about the footing out there. It could be an issue. Dylan Lemon setting himself up behind the cage as Texas State tries to work it in.
Bucky Desideer is going to try to take advantage of the short stick on him. Arguably Texas State's best offensive midi wants to look for that short stick matchup, take advantage of it. He's going to stay behind right now and invert. and go behind and keep that short stick D midi behind. Try to look to get that ball.
Liam Kelly just kind of perusing around the crease line. He gets the feed and behind the back. Just like that, Austin Pauls didn't have a chance. And Kelly, quite an impressive individual.
And that's what he does. That's what he's known for. He's got great stick skills, great handle. You know, anytime he gets that ball around the crease, he's going to score. Texas has to get their stick on his hands on the crease. Otherwise, it's a goal every time.
Well, Kelly got wide open due to, looks like there was help issued on the defensive side. He comes right over, and that was just it seemed like he knew he was going behind the back right away.
Yeah, I mean, he had the right angle and knew what kind of shot he was going to take. That backside midfielder for Texas has to help down on him when they slide up to help that midi.
Kukur over to Guts, and Guts will dump it off to Gallowitz, the captain. 6'1", 170 from Armonk, New York. He's the face-off specialist. And Texas State, or rather, fans are calling for a penalty. No infraction coming. Kukur at the top of the point. Around the horn, we've seen Texas do this before. All they got to do is find somebody cutting. Rossacker trying to just keep moving near the crease as McCabe takes it with the left hand, giving chase as a Texas State defender.
Texas looks like they're in a 3-3. Now they push a guy behind. Lonestar goes behind.
Allen inside to Rossacker. It's kicked away.
Sorry, Lori. I'd like to see Texas spread it out some. Looked like they had 6 guys in a 10-yard little box right there, and that's what happens. They throw it away.
Now kind of playing some form of croquet. They finally pick up the ball and start going on the offensive. Turner Kerr kicks it back inside. Rossacker with a nice find. Can't hold on to it. Star. And the long stick for Texas State comes away with it. Blake Mattinson responsible for the ground ball, and now Texas State comes on offense. Look out for Kelly. He could be lingering anywhere. Right now he's behind the cage. Cluse checking him.
Elliott Smith's going to get high. He had a lot of success dodging from up top. Getting Texas, his goal is to get Texas to slide to him, and he can find that open man on the backside. Looks like Sean Engle's going to take his turn right now.
Angle turning around, getting it to Smith. Working inside is Fails. Fails behind the cage, wanting to work it around to the left. And you can see kind of stagnant right in the middle of the offense. Fails right side. Lanford checking him to Smith. You can see Texas State very, very patient, trying to get Kelly just flash for a second, just to get him open and let him do what he does.
Once Texas slides, Alvarado was able to move it to Fails, but Fails kept it on the same side of the field. We like to see those offensive players move it to the backside. Because there won't be any help on defense.
Kelly whipping one in the goal, and it's good. Says chalk up another one. Texas State taking a 2-goal advantage.
That's a great move by Liam Kelly. He had a stick on his hands, was able to spin out of it, fight through that for a good shot on cage.
Yeah, he works past Timmy Tyrell and gets it in there. It's 2-1. Texas State in the lead. The rain seems to have ceased just for the time being here at Brinkman Field in Addison, Texas. That's where we're coming to you live. We apologize for the delay as we are dealing with a little weather difficulties, technical difficulties, but our best guy's on the job. Justin Bachmeyer, he was up there tinking some stuff, weren't you, Justin?
Yes.
No, you weren't. Why'd you lie to everybody?
I'm staying out of the rain.
Texas State inside on the attack and gets 2 fists to the face as Kelly kind of walks over and has words for Hayden Klaus, who will be called for the no-no. He'll trot on over to the sideline, and looks like the Bobcats will be a man up.
Looks like Texas State's going to start in a 1-4-1 formation, 1 attacking behind, 4 across, and 1 midfielder up top. Now they rotate one of their midfielders up. Looking for that rollback for Liam Kelly.
Desideer setting a screen for Kelly. Kelly gives it back to Desideer, and Paul's there with the stick check. Starr fighting for it at the midfield line, and it's Texas State and the long stick coming up with it, losing his stick in the ball, likewise rolling towards the Texas State bench. And Starr riding his defender out of the sideline, and the whistle is blown. We'll see.
Noah Starr just got called. They're going to confer. Looks like a legal procedure on Texas State. They're going to give it to Texas.
So the Longhorns will take over offensively as guys check in and check off. Starr rolling with his right hand, getting worked on by Jacob Hamilton of Texas State.
Jacob Hamilton was very active last night in the clearing game. Great on defense, getting the ball out of their zone. He's a very active defender. Look to see him have a big influence in this for this Texas State defense.
Rossacker's pass to Jones, fumbled and regained by the Bobcats. A little bit of a pump fake there by Zane Zoda. See, Hansel's down to Blake Mattinson. Desideer now will take it into the offensive end as Texas sets up their defense. .3:19 to go here in this first quarter of the Division I championship. Texas vying for 5 straight, and the Bobcats looking to spoil their dinner. Doing good in the early going here, up a goal, thanks to the hot hands of Liam Kelly, and right on cue, Kelly getting it inside and too high. Texas digging it out. Nice stick check there by Kelly as he tails him, and they'll just kind of set it up with Pauls. But 2:47 to go.
For all those young players, that was a very smart move on the clear. Being patient. A lot of guys will try to run that out or try to force it up the field. Texas was able to utilize their goalie, be patient, and find the open guy. Texas continues to be patient in the offensive end as they get the right midfielders on.
Here's Casino. Gives the responsibility to Gallowitz and checks it to Allen. Around to Starr. Jones in the crease. And standing tall is A.J. Anderson, the keeper.
Jones had another second to get a couple steps above goal line extended. If he was able to do that, he'd have a better angle at that shot. Like to see him take 1 or 2 more steps, wrap that around the goal. He tried to force that too soon. Did a great job of getting that defender stuck behind the cage.
Texas State on offense now. 1:24 remaining in this first quarter. Here's Fales, right side. Lanfer shadowing him. Back to the top. Here's Angle.
Elliott Smith has a short stick. Looks like he's going to go at him right now. He draws the slide.
Smith backing back out, fails now, working on the short stick. Lanford giving help over the top, and that one just a bit wide. A valiant effort nonetheless. Texas State will hold on to it.
Looks like they're going to get Bucky Desidier on for the last 45 seconds, try to get him a run against a short stick midfielder. Good matchup right here for him.
Desidier hands it off, and a hard shot over top of the crossbar.
Texas State's going to be able to get those looks. Robert Alvarado with a good shot right there. Brings it down a little. That's going to be a goal.
And Desidier will look to get off the screen from Alvarado. Nope. Runs around it. Quick dish inside, angle, and Powell's holding form, but it wasn't high enough. And just like that, it's 3-1 with 26 seconds to go in the first quarter. Austin Paul's trying to hold back a very, very, very good effort from the Bobcats in the first quarter. But that one getting the better of him. Gallowitz digging it out, getting on his knees, getting dirty.
Texas State looks to get one more shot with 10 seconds left to go in the quarter.
5 seconds. Around the horn. Fails. 2 seconds. 1 second. And running out of time. Almost unclear of whether he knew how much time was left. But we'll take it to the second quarter now. Texas State leading the defending champion Longhorns 3-1. We'll be back with more Division I championship action after this.
This summer, the best lacrosse players in the world will face off in a Lone Star State showdown. BBVA Compass Stadium in Houston will be the place to see the stars of Major League Lacrosse go head-to-head in the 2015 All-Star Game. Game time is 6 p.m. Central on June 13th. Tickets are on sale now. Go to MajorLeagueLacrosse.com for more information.
Welcome back to the second quarter as we get underway. Texas State with the 3-1 lead right now.
Texas State with a very good first quarter, Justin, as Liam Kelly got them going with 2 quick early goals.
That's exactly what Texas State needed right off the bat, is get their best player the ball, and that's what they did. He was able to finish on his couple shots. He's going for 1 shot last night versus SMU. He's got 2 quick early goals.
So down 2 goals. Texas will look to advance it here and try to get in the offensive end. Over the top, quickly down to McCabe. Starr flashing his stick. That one bouncing into Anderson, and he'll take that one with ease.
It's a great job by those Texas State defenders. A couple times they've been able to get their sticks in the passing lanes, knock down that ball, and that's exactly what happened right there, making it difficult for Texas to find anybody open.
Texas State trying to work it into the offensive end. Good stick check there from Kerr. Desideer will hand it off. No, excuse me, that's Taylor. Shot going in low towards Paul's left side. And that'll trickle out.
Blake Taylor looks like he's going to dodge down the alley, draws that slide. Bucky Desideer with a nice move. Texas State with a lot of good movement right now, throwing away the ball right there.
Yeah, Desideer, he couldn't handle that one.
But I like what I see out of them. They're making Texas defense slide, move a lot. They take care of that ball. They'll be good to go.
Kakur working inside. Jones losing the ball. And there's Hamilton with the long stick to pick it up for the Bobcats. Mattinson looking to clear it. He's trying to get it upfield. He gets it to Anderson. The goalie will step out. And he'll give it a little bit of a run. Angle getting by Jones. Jones with a good stick check. Knocks the ball loose. Calduca will pick it up. Off his hands is Starr and trying to save it.
That's a great ride from Sam Jones right there. We like to see that from attackmen, as lacrosse coaches and players want to see attackmen really ride hard, try to get that turnover just like Sam Jones did right there. Give Texas another possession.
Rossacker to Calduca near side. At the point is Gallowitz. Ethan Gallowitz drawing the double team, sliding over to help. Calduca will try to work it left side. Texas doing a lot of their damage yesterday from behind the cage. Rossacker bouncing one in. Nice one-handed save by Jones, and Gallowitz hitting top of the crossbar. A tough rebound there as the shot was tattooed, but just a bit high. Here comes Texas State.
Texas got some good shots off. Haven't been able to put it in the cage. But definitely got some good high percentage shots, feet set. Texas State will want to get out and get on their hands so they don't let those 12-yard shots rip on A.J. Anderson.
Angle to Fails. Fails behind the cage to Lemon. Smith near side, 10:58 on the clock. Texas State with a 2-goal advantage, as you can see. Large in part to Kelly's effort, and Kelly there with 19 on his back, standing near the crease. Just trying to slowly and surely work his way into a good area. Texas really needs to make sure that they check him.
Quick sub, trying to get Bucky Desideer on. Oh, they've got it. They've got a man advantage. Going to look for Bucky a shot.
And Bucky does so on cue, but just wide.
Texas State able to take advantage of a substitution error by Texas. Slow to get their guy off the field. Got a man advantage and a free shot by Bucky Desideer right there.
Smith. Excuse me, that's Engel losing it. Good job by Tyrell. Timmy Tyrell dropping it there.
Great ride. Robert Alvarado. Texas State keeps possession. Look for Bucky to go right now with no slide.
Kerr came over with the stick check, knocked it loose, and went to pick it up, and Liam Kelly was right in his grill. And due to a little quick back and forth there, finally Texas State coming up with the offense. Kelly with the left hand. Hard shot low, hitting Jonah Wolf in the ankle. He's coming up a little gimpy, but he'll shake it off, keep playing. He's got the long stick number 19 out of Denver, Colorado.
Robert Alvarado. Little hung up right there. Good defense by Texas short stick D midi. Alvarado's trying to bulldodge. It's not going to work against these defensive midfielders.
Yeah, it's Brian Kahn. You're talking about the Texas State picking up the ground ball and getting it to Anderson, and the keeper will get it out.
Looks like Texas State just got away with a little offsides. In lacrosse, we got to keep 3 men back on the defensive end, but they didn't get in the box in time, so Texas will take over possession.
Wolf with the overhand bounce into the offensive end. Rossacker awaiting its arrival. He'll run around to the top of the point to see if they can get in here and get a good shot in on goal, with just 8:13 to go in the first half. Jones drawing Mattinson's attention. Here's McCabe running in with a nice wheel in on goal. That one high and towards the scoreboard.
Both teams have really gotten advantage off these substitution errors or slow substitution by defensive players.
Jones on Mattinson. Going to his knees. Picking up the loose ball is Texas State, and he'll just shovel it to Anderson. He'll do the rest. Texas, not a whole lot of good opportunities to score here in the second quarter.
No, Texas State defense stifling right now. Playing good one-on-one defense. They're winning their matchups right now.
Starr checking Mattinson there as a bounce pass across the midline. Fails, turning around, trying to find it across the crease to Kelly, and could not, so he'll turn it around. Working inside, hard shot low. Piles waiting for him. And he'll kick it on out. Turner Kerr, team captain. 6'2", 200 out of Lake Oswego. That's in Oregon, Justin. Have you ever been there?
I have not been there.
It rains a lot.
That's what I hear. You know, one of the best players, two of the best players to ever come from Oregon. Peter Baum in Major League Lacrosse plays for the Ohio Major League Lacrosse franchise, and Connor Martin played a lot of years in the MLL. Two great, phenomenal players, both hailing from Oregon.
I was going to say that. You didn't let me answer. No, I wasn't. Around the horn, Sam Jones to Rossacker. Rossacker drawing a double team, dumping it off. Gallowitz around a Casino. He's got an angle. Inside. Quick give and go. And it's Marshall Allen who couldn't find the back of the net. Allen with a little over 17 goals unofficially on the season. Starr inside, losing the handle. He had the angle, and Anderson beat, but he couldn't finish. And a dangerous pass there back to Anderson, and AJ just giving a little bit of a faithful stab at it. Here's Smith. Elliott Smith working on the long stick. He'll pass it back to the top to Engel. Engel drawing the short stick. See if he can take him, and he does. Dossidier with the screen. Around the screen, rolling inside. A bounce pass across the crease. No good. And Liam Kelly will pick it up and find Smith, and the turnaround slingshot just wide.
Texas really needs to find the open man on the crease and match up with somebody. Left him wide open on the crease. Should have been a goal. Texas has got to tighten up that defense. Keep this game at 2 goals right now. That's great individual defense right there from Texas.
Turner Kerr doing a great job. He'll scoop it up. He'll move it in. They've got numbers. And Kerr cannot, for the life of him, use that long stick to figure it out. Jones underhand whips it, and the play's going to be called dead. They're going to say...
Kyle Loda with a good timeout right there.
Yeah,
Keep
timeout
possession.
Texas. We'll take a timeout as well. We agree with Loda. It's a good timeout. 3-1. The Bobcats on top of the Longhorns with 4:25 remaining in the first half when we return.
This summer, the best lacrosse players in the world will face off in a Lone Star State showdown. BBVA Compass Stadium in Houston will be the place to see the stars of Major League Lacrosse go head-to-head in the 2015 All-Star Game. Game time is 6 p.m. Central on June 13th. Tickets are on sale now. Go to MajorLeagueLacrosse.com for more information.
Under Armour Lacrosse, we're changing the way you play this game. Light speed infused cleats and gear, all built to make you better. Longhorns better hope they have some Under Armour gear because they need to be better here in the 4:25 remaining in the second quarter. They're down 2 goals in this championship match, seeking a 5th consecutive LSA title. And the Bobcats are giving them pretty good grief. Here's Starr behind the cage. Ground ball, fighting for it. Rossacker can't get it. A huge hit. They're going to call it. Is that interference on McCabe?
No, they're going to call it a legal check, legal body check right there. He'll go to the box for 1 minute.
He'll have to think about what he did. And if you that was a tough blow that McCabe gave. Let's see what the replay looks like. As Justin will check it out for us.
As you can see, it looks like that'll be a 1 minute non-releasable penalty. Texas State will take a man-up possession. Looks like he got him right in the helmet.
So you'll serve 1 minute in timeout, and he'll get no juice boxes or oranges. Texas State working with the man up. Dossidier. Desideer at the point right there, flipping it around. Texas State working, it seems, the perimeter as they're trying to just get into that zone.
Texas State, the goal of the man up is to move the ball around, try to get that Texas defense to rotate. It's not a good shot right there from Texas State.
Yeah, great snatch there, though, by Austin Pauls.
I think Texas State wants to look for a better opportunity, more high percentage shot. On the run, trying to turn that corner. Wasn't able to get his hips around.
Pauls pointing out his man. Turner Kerr, and he did. Kerr.
Texas State.
Off to
Texas State's going to try a double right here, being a man up. Going to have to try to turn him back. Oh.
Over the top, fantastic look by Couture, and he gets it! The Texas fans go nuts. He brings the Longhorns within one, with just 2:32 to go here in the second quarter.
That's a big goal for Texas right there. Texas State will score a short-handed goal to get him within one.
So they get the short-handed goal. And that's big. Texas State looking to increase their lead, and they just gave one up. Nice face-off win there. Texas State will give it a ride. Kelly can't bring it down, and we'll see.
That's a tip ball. It should be Texas State ball.
The official on the near side, Tim Cagney, getting it right. And even better, Justin, you saw it the whole way. I didn't even catch it. So tip ball. The man-up advantage remains. And Texas State will reset. Desideer at the top of the key. Top of the point, rather. Hard shot inside, deflected. And the Texas defense standing tall in the final minutes here in the first half.
Percentage shot. Great job by Texas State to move the ball around and find that seam in the crease where Texas had just vacated.
Alvarado at a spring. He sprung the action right now. Giving Texas State lead back to 2.
Texas State will stay man up on this faceoff. Non-releasable penalty.
Working it behind him. Nice stick up there. That's a stick caught up between the legs of Texas State. Joshua Edgerly didn't take too kindly to that, getting a stick in the butt. Rossacker working into the attacking side. Starr back to Rossacker, and we'll hand it off to Casino. Gallowitz will take a breather.
Penalty is now released and 6-on-6.
Back to full strength, the Longhorns on the attack. Marshall Allen draws the double team. Right side, looking for Rossacker, cutting towards the cage, does not. Calduca fires one hard and hits the defender right in the chest. That's Mattinson, excuse me.
I thought Noah Starr had a good shot. If he would have taken it, he got through the defense, had a good eight-yard shot, and pulled it out instead. Look for Noah Starr to be more active with that shot.
Desideer will take it into the offensive end, and we're going to call a timeout. 41 seconds to go here in the first half. It's 4-2 Texas State with the lead in your Division I championship, the Lonestar Alliance. Back with more after this.
We'll face off in a Lone Star State showdown.
Having a go for play, right on cue. He scores!
BBVA Compass Stadium in Houston will be the place to see the stars of Major League Lacrosse go head-to-head in the 2015 All-Star Game. Game time is 6 p.m. Central on June 13th. Tickets are on sale now. Go to MajorLeagueLacrosse.com for more.
LaxWorld.com. LaxWorld is your complete resource for the best names in lacrosse equipment, clothing, and accessories. We're a one-stop shop for all your favorite brands, including STX, Warrior, Nike, and Brine. LaxWorld carries everything from protective equipment to youth lacrosse apparel. The most important thing to us is giving our customers the best experience possible. LaxWorld, one of our fine sponsors at the 34th Annual Lonestar Alliance Championships. Welcome back. It is 41 seconds to go here in the first half. 4-2 Texas State on top of the defending champion Longhorns, and really a really good game that's being played here today at Brinkman Field. Green Hill School being a gracious host and hosting this weekend of 6 games. This is the final one of the weekend, featuring the Bobcats and Longhorns. Bobcats riding the hot hand of Kelly early. Liam Kelly getting him going 2-0. Or excuse me, 2-1. And since then, it's been a little bit back and forth. A shorthanded goal. Elliott Smith finding the back of the net. Making it 5-2 with 24 seconds. It looks like the Bobcats took a good timeout and drew something up there, Justin.
Yeah. Replay. Elliott Smith does a great job on a step-down shot. He's able to fake like he's going to shoot, gets the defender to bite, and he comes around over top and is able to locate that shot in the bottom corner away from Holtz. That's a great job by Elliott Smith. Great shooting technique.
Gallowitz working in the circle, losing the face-off, giving chase. And the timeout is taken, and Texas State will look to draw something up again and maybe increase this lead to 4. 15 seconds to go in the first half. We'll take a timeout as well. You're watching the Lone Star Alliance Championship here in Addison, Texas.
Information. This summer, the best lacrosse players in the world will face off in a Lone Star State showdown. BBVA Compass Stadium in Houston will be the place to see the stars of Major League Lacrosse go head-to-head in the 2015 All-Star Game. Game time is 6 p.m. Central on June 13th. Tickets are on sale now. Go to Major League Lacrosse.
And welcome back. 15 seconds to go here in the first half as the Bobcats took a timeout. They dialed one up the last time. Let's see if they can do it again. Here's Desadir working on the long stick. That's William Gutz working him behind the cage. Getting it back to Kelly, and Kelly behind the back. His fancy shot no good. And that'll do it. That's the first half. Our score, Texas State 5. Texas Longhorns 2. Halftime coming up. We'll talk to Josh and see what's going down the field side. We'll be back with more after this.
.com for more information. This summer, the best lacrosse players in the world will face off in a Lone Star State showdown. BBVA Compass Stadium in Houston will be the place to see the stars of Major League Lacrosse go head-to-head in the 2015 All-Star Game. Game time is 6 p.m. Central on June 13th. Tickets are on sale now. Go to MajorLeagueLacrosse.com for more information.
Welcome back to halftime. 8 minutes to go here before the start of the second half, and Texas State with a 5-2 lead. Let's send it out on the field for Josh Jonas.
All right, yeah, Texas State is playing a very methodical offense right now. They're playing very patient, and it's resulting in a 5-2 halftime lead. We'll see how Texas can counter that in the second half. Texas State has had a big challenge this weekend against tough goalies. They had to play Adam Connolly, the first-team All-LSA yesterday, and they're up against third-team All-LSA Austin Pauls today. But they're finding their holes, they're finding good looks, and see if they can continue that in the second half. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Josh. We'll take another timeout. We'll be back with more after this.
I want to see how.
music and welcome back here to halftime at Brinkman Field in glorious Addison, Texas. As you can see, it is a stimulating experience as the fans are nearly on the edge of their seat. They can't just stand themselves. It's a 5-2 halftime score, but as you can tell, this fan right here, he is absolutely just loving life. He hasn't moved in 35 minutes, folks, so we're kind of actually worried about him. Nobody's talked to him or touched him. I believe he is breathing, so. But great stuff there. Yeah, see, that guy just walked right by him. Just totally not even there. But 5-2, we'll come back just a couple minutes away from the start of the second half as Justin will join me and talk about the halftime adjustments that both sides need to make. And for the Longhorns, it needs to be a big one. They're down 3 goals, and Texas State's defense looking like they're not budging. Take a timeout. We'll come back. We'll get started ready for the second half. Welcome back. Second half action getting underway here as the Bobcats look to get things going on the offensive side with a 3-goal advantage. And Justin, I'm joined by Justin Bachmeyer, by the way. Justin, what's got to happen for the Longhorns to crawl back into this?
The Longhorns got to shut down Liam Kelly. Liam Kelly's got 2 goals, been able to see the field real well. Tech's going to have to shut them down. On the offensive end, they're going to have to start making some shots. A.J. Anderson's made some great saves. They've also hit a couple pipes, but they've had some unforced turnovers. Every possession is key in the second half. They want to win another championship, LSA championship, and make their way to California. They're going to have to really start hitting some shots and winning those individual matchups against Texas State.
And for the Bobcats, is it pretty much just, if it's not broke, don't fix it?
Yeah, I mean, they've had some great possessions, move the ball real well. They're beating the Texas defenders to the goal and find their open man. You're exactly right. I mean, they just got to keep doing what they're doing, and they'll be good.
Remember, folks, you can tweet us. We can read your tweets and ask questions. All you got to do is go to hashtag LSA Champs. It's hashtag LSA champs.
That'll be
a whistle blown here.
Sorry, that's going to be a loose ball hold on Texas. Texas State will keep possession.
So he's grabbing a little cloth, and he can't do that, so he'll set up shop behind the cage.
Texas is going to get a fast break opportunity right here.
Here comes Kakour. He's got a goal already. He dumps it off, and it's going to go out of bounds. Unfortunate turn of events there.
Texas State able to get their stick on that. Probably should have been Texas ball. But Texas State is going to try to make increase the lead to 4 goals right here.
Blake Taylor trying to just get a hold of it. He gets it to Fails around the right side. Dylan Lemon coming with the left hand as Texas defense slides over for help. It looks like they're a little running a man-to-man here.
Looks like they got a little play going right here. Try to draw that slide. Liam Kelly's kind of hiding on the crease. Try to find himself.
Shot high.
That was a great play right there. Liam Kelly took 2 guys with him. Allowed another Texas State offensive player to get a good cut, a good look at the goal.
Liam Kelly, the captain, wears 19 for the Bobcats. He's 6'5", 195 pounds. Hailing out of Victoria. As we look to see, yeah, they're going to call that dead. Out of Victoria, British Columbia. And
looks like Robert Alvarado with the crease violation.
And Austin Pauls is, looks like he's getting a little retribution there. He's saying, finally, thank you. Kind of the emotional backbone, I guess, of this Texas Longhorn squad. I mean, it seems to kind of get the defense going, and definitely a leader on this team.
Looks like Dylan Lemon might have said something to the ref. Got called for that penalty. Texas will be man up right now.
McCabe looking to start this advantage. Yeah, this is the first time that Texas has been man up. Sam Jones over to Marshall Allen. Allen can't get it. Ground ball. Nice job by Rossacker, but it finds the awaiting A.J. Anderson as he'll dump it off to Mattinson, and Mattinson getting chased by Rossacker. McCabe dwindling here on the near side, and he's just trying to hang around, and that one too high. Good job by Texas on the man-up advantage to keep possession.
Texas really needs to make something happen right here. Looks like they're even up again. Texas will look to get into their offensive set.
Star to Rossacker. Jones had himself a really nice game against OU in the semifinal.
He's been very quiet today. I'd like to see Sam Jones or Noah Starr look to facilitate more of the offense for Texas.
Danny Kudelka, Dallas, Texas native. Here's Casino. Casino getting worked on by Garbalotti working into the outside. He saves it. Casino there looking. Nice body check. Instead of going for the ball, he's just trying to go for the body. Rossacker hitting the teeth. Texas still in possession. Looks like they're back to 6-on-6.
It's the second time I've seen Noah Starr be very conservative when I think he could be a little more aggressive and make something happen right there.
The Bobcat fans are very vocal right now as their team is holding on to a 3-goal advantage. It's 9:40 to go in the third quarter. Casino driving on Soto. Around the back of the cage, it's Rossacker. He's trying to get fancy. Loses the handle. Nice job defensively there by Jacob Hamilton of the Bobcats. They'll double team him on the end line. And dishing it to his goalie is Zane Zoda. So A.J. Anderson will set up and try to clear this thing out. Blake Mattinson for Texas State across the field to Zoda. Takes it across the midline as the clock starts to tick under 9 minutes. Here's Engel. Trying to find just that. Garrett Fails on the near side. Back to Sean Engel. He's out of Cedar Park, Texas, 5'11", 165 pounds. Playing his high school lacrosse at Cedar Park. Texas State patient right now as Blake Taylor will dump it off. Hayden Klaus attacking anything that comes in near him. That long stick as he stands just in front of the crease. Texas in the man-to-man right now. Marshall Allen not having any of it.
Texas State being very patient.
Telegraphing that one the whole way was Kelly as he kept it out wide and really didn't change the angle, Justin. Just an easy save for Austin Pauls.
Yeah, he saw that shot the whole way. Liam Kelly, I think he probably wants that back. Bounce that shot, Pulse was all over that.
So the ball going out on the near side, as you can see, it'll stay with Texas State as Fails will work around the near side. Jonah Wolf giving chase as Texas still staying in that man-to-man. It's looking like it's working out for them. They were in the zone early, I believe, in the game, and see, maybe that was a halftime adjustment.
Yeah, I mean, I think they feel like they can run with Texas State, get a couple better possessions on offense, and they'll be right in this game. Texas State, though, continues these long possessions, good shots, just like that one.
Just like that one, indeed, is an impressive shot there from Elliott Smith, the 5'9", 170-pound freshman midi, and he stared him down right afterwards. It was Gallowitz who was chasing him, stick-checking him on the right-hand side, like you say, riding him. And it was a move by Smith to roll back to his left. It was wide open at that point, and he just kind of teed off and beat Pals in the 5-hole.
Yeah, Texas was just slow to slide. Once he sees him beat that midfielder, it looks like they've got a crease slide. Needs to come a little sooner. Elliott Smith gets his feet set. Nice shot.
That's 2 goals for Elliott Smith. He joins his other teammate, Liam Kelly, with 2 goals. 6:45 to go here in the third quarter. It's 4 goal advantage for the Bobcats, 62. Desidier across the midfield line as Texas retreating on defense. Longhorns have numbers though, so Desidier will slow down.
Yeah, Texas State will look to get into another good possession. Bucky Desidier does have a short stick D-midi on him though. It's a good matchup for him that he can win. Looks like that's what he's trying to do, is set him up high and dodge down one of those alleys.
The isolation effort gets Engel, Sean Engel, working his way in. Nice move, shot over the top of Austin Pauls, and he gets right at the cage. Pays off. Nice goal. 4 unanswered. It's 7-2.
For every young players out here, this is exactly how you dodge a slide. You'll watch Sean Engel. He's able to dodge, slide comes, but he dodges that slide guy. He makes a nice little face dodge, keeps it high to high, gets Holtz ducking that shoulder, comes right over the top of him.
7-2, the Bobcats on top of the defending champions, and Texas State trying to punch their ticket to California. Beautiful Orange County for the MCLA National Tournament, a place they haven't been in quite some time. As Texas, like I said, they've been champion for the last 4 years running. And it looks like if they can't get it together here, that reign will come to an end. A lot of time left, though. A lot of lacrosse to be played as Marshall Allen.
Sam Jones with a nice take. You'd like to see Sam Jones take one more step at times today, though. He's been a little impatient with the ball and shoots it too early. A.J. Anderson, a couple nice saves right there.
Could it just be that they're starting to feel that sense of urgency? It is the championship. You can be a little tight, and when you're down 5 goals, you can start to kind of force things.
Definitely. He's trying to play faster than he really has to play. Take his time, take one more step. Texas does get the ball back, and because of the Texas State offsides.
Zach McCabe starts the wheel around. Sam Jones, as we said, trying to dodge and dive. Zane Zoda gets to his knees. Ground ball rolling towards the Bobcat bench and scooped into Kakur's hands. Kakur looking for the crease man. There he is. Noah Starr by him lonesome. Nobody on 16, as you can see in the lower left-hand part of your screen. 16 working inside. Starr shot at the feet of Anderson. Nice save there by the goalie as he works well within the pipes to keep his team lead at 5.
A.J. Anderson coming up big right now. Hold on to that 5-goal lead, like you said. Texas defense needs to be able to keep Noah Starr out of the crease, keep those dodges away.
Working to the offensive end. Sean Kakur.
Blake Taylor likes that matchup from behind. He's inverted right now with the short stick D mid. It looks like they're going to play a little two-man game. He gets that crease slot.
Jimmy Tyrell just out of his reach as he finds himself isolated here at the top of the point. Desideer calling for a little help on the near side as he's going to start to work on the long stick. That's William Gutz. 6'1", 185 out of Austin, Texas. And there's a screen there as Gutz runs right through him. No harm, no foul. Dylan Hanner at the top of the point for the Bobcats. Absolutely, with that fails on the assist. That's a hat trick for Kelly.
Like we talked about earlier, you leave Liam Kelly open on the crease, don't have a stick on his hands. He's going to finish it every time. If he wants to replay, Garrett Bales does a great job. Liam Kelly sets up his man. His defender looks away, and that's a great cut at the crease, a great finish.
The Texas State fans laying in to some of the Longhorn players. It's getting heated out here as the shot goes hard there by Gallowitz, and he's met the teeth. You say it's Longhorn ball, and the Bobcat fans are beside themselves. What do you think, Justin?
I think that could have gone 50-50. That's great hustle by A.J. Anderson. It's the ball's awarded to the closest player to where the ball goes out when it goes out. And the ref saw it as Texas right there.
Starr working behind the cage. Near side to Rossacker. Rossacker getting the attention of Zoda. Around the horn to McCabe. McCabe, stutter step. Working left side, getting into the crease. Wanting a shot on target. It is on target. Just Can't find the back of the net.
I thought McCabe could have shot that 1 or 2 steps earlier, had the whole goal to him. Nobody was on his hands. He waited 1 step too late, ran out of room. A.J. Anderson cut off that angle.
Zoda losing his glove in the scuffle. He flips it to Anderson, and Anderson will call a timeout. He's got to tie his shoes. Remember, around the trunk and through the holes where the rabbit goes. Working on those shoelaces. Make sure you double knot.
This summer, the best lacrosse.
8-2, 126 to go here in the third quarter. The Bobcats have really been in control throughout the majority of this game as we're starting to at least clear the 75% mark. Jeremy DiGiovanni, 5'11", 161, hailing out of Austin, Texas. And you look at the Austin, what you see.
This all starts with Chad Mitchell, long stick midfielder from Sugar Land, Texas. Makes a great feed to him cutting across the crease. It makes a great shot. Nobody slides to him. But that all starts with Chad Mitchell's missile assist to him.
1:04 to go in the third. Digging out the face-off. That's Paul Grady. He's a face-off specialist for the Longhorns. Star near side. Around the back of the cage. Texas looking just to find something going heading into the fourth. That pass intercepted.
Texas State defenders have done a great job all game long. They've got their sticks on separate passes, not letting that diagonal pass go through to the shooters. Texas State continuing their dominance on the defensive end.
That was Zoda, Zane Zoda, doing the part of interceptor. He got the ball back to him. 12 seconds just to go here in the third quarter. A nice heave to the other side of the field, and Austin Pauls will do the honor, taking us into the fourth quarter. It's 9-2, Texas State leading the defending champion Longhorns as we head to the fourth. We'll be back with fourth quarter action after this.
Players in the world will face off in a Lone Star State showdown. BBVA Compass Stadium in Houston will be the place to see the stars of Major League Lacrosse go head-to-head in the 2015 All-Star Game. Game time is 6 p.m. Central on June 13th. Tickets are on sale now. Go to Major League Lacrosse.
Welcome back, 9-2. Texas State heading into the fourth quarter has the lead. We'll head it down to the field for Josh Jonas. Josh.
All right, as all the Texas State fans continue to chant, eat 'em up, go Cats go, the Texas State defense is eating up that Texas Longhorn offense and providing them no good looks, no good shots. The slides are working, the sets are working. They're looking really good out there. They're getting some more goals scored, and I think UT's out of this one, but still got 1 quarter to play.
Appreciate that, Josh. In fact, he is right. We have 1 quarter left to play, and Justin, we've talked about what Texas has to do to crawl back in this thing, and they're not doing it. Looks like they're just offensively just stalling out.
Yeah, like we talked about, Noah Starr, Sam Jones have to get into the action in this fourth quarter, have to win their individual matchups. They'll be, looks like they should be man up right now. So this is a great opportunity for them to get a goal and try to get some type of momentum going in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and there is a sense of urgency, but there's really no need to rush what they're trying to do, because what's worked for you all season long will work for you in moments like these. It's just because the clock is ticking on your season doesn't mean what you're trying to do offensively should change, and that's just find good open opportunities, keep moving, and as you can see there, losing the possession to start is not the way you want to start the fourth quarter.
Yeah, that's a disappointing man-up possession right there. I'm sure Kyle Loda's definitely frustrated. It's a simple catch and throw that Texas has to make if they want to stay in this game. Texas State will look to get in possession, get good possessions, high percentage shots like they've done all day. Looks like Texas State has killed the penalty. Now we're playing 6-on-6.
There was a penalty at the end of the third quarter, pushing him out of bounds and just kind of heaving it back inside. There's DiGiovanni picking up the loose ball, working it around, and working right by Pauls. Fantastic goal there by Garrett Fales. As Fales finds the back of the net, and that was he could have taken it himself or could have given it to Kelly right behind Pauls, because either way it was a 2-on-1 and he was kind of dead to rights.
Yeah, Texas got a little risky out there, was trying to double team on the sideline. Great move to the crease, throwing the ball back in, finds Fales. That's a great finish, keeps it low on Pauls.
(10-2). It's just starting to get ugly for the members of the Burnt Orange. If you're a Bobcat fan wearing the maroon, well, you're happy. That's just that. Finally getting a handle on here and throwing it away just as soon as he did was Turner Kerr, two-time All-LSA defender for the Longhorns. Kelly showing what he does. The Canadian right side showing some flashy moves in the early going with the behind-the-back shots and whatnot, but he is a force offensively.
Kelly has done what he's done best all season long, and that's catch and finish from inside. He's so deadly inside there, and that's why he's one of the top attackmen in the league. Was an all-conference player this year, and he'll look to make some waves in the MCLA tournament if they can finish out this fourth quarter.
Texas State 4-1 in the South this year. They were 10-4 overall, and a record that was substantially better than their counterpart in this scenario, which would be the Longhorns. They were 6-9 on the season. That shot hitting top of the crossbar. Alvarado picking it up off his shoelaces. Quick chance there as Kelly holding his hands up to say, let's hold it here. There's no need to rush. But you can see Texas State having a really good season, and you can tell right now they've been the better team since we said go.
Yeah, in matchups like this, Garrett Fales, an attackman, gets a short stick on him. That's what they're going to try to exploit. He's going to run past his defender all day long with that.
Hard shot there by Smith. Elliott Smith winds up and whiffs.
That's a great job by Garrett Fales. Beat his defender, draw that slide, looks over the top to Elliott Smith, who floated to the right shooting space to get his feet set, hands free.
Kelly inside, and it's almost too easy for the young man. Motions for a tally and says, give me another one. We will up here in the booth, Justin. That's 4.
That is 4 for him. Dodging around that right side, he's able to beat his defender.
Texas State fans, like Josh was saying, eat them up, eat them up. Well, there's one thing that Kelly's doing, he's eating up the defense because he just really can't be stopped right now.
You get his hands free, he gets his hands free, there's no stopping him. Texas State has to do a better job of pushing him out as he drives up that right side. Otherwise, it's going to continue to be a long fourth quarter.
Working on the face-off and falling onto his back. They'll whistle it dead there as Winslow blow. You saw Blow was laying on it. So Texas will take over. Down 9 with 11 minutes to go. If the comeback was to begin, it would be right now. Casino inside, waiting Allen. Sam Jones picking it up behind the cage. Rossacker to Star. Star wings one in there and finds the upper 90.
Star with a great shot, and that's what we up here thought he'd do more throughout the day. He's had a couple of conservative takes after the quick 3 shots to start the game, and then you see a great low to high rip. Beats A.J. Anderson.
11-3 now. And very on cue, as I talked about a comeback. If it was to happen, it would happen now. And Star, maybe he's starting to get the ball rolling. We can see if there's a sense of urgency for Texas, because with 11:25 to go, there's not a whole lot of time. Here's Gallowitz working into the offensive run. They got numbers, 4-on-3. Oh, and trying to find Rossacker. He cannot, and there's Star trying to run it down. It goes out of bounds. Texas State will take over, but that was an opportunity there, Justin, for Texas to kind of take advantage of the numbers and the momentum, and they just kind of threw it away. A man is down. That's Jacob Hamilton. So he uses his long stick to push himself up. The trainer's coming out to check on him. He looks so okay. She's dinged up a little bit, maybe turned his ankle. Jacob Hamilton, freshman from Keller, Texas, not too far from here.
It's a big ride for Texas right now. They're going to try to get that ball back. Looks like the 3 attackmen have dropped back.
Desideer squaring up Jonah Wolf, the defender for Texas. Stutter step, changing direction, working back towards Desideer as he passes on the screen. Flipping it near side. That's Sean Engel. Engel with the right hand, working on Tyrell. He likes the matchup. Now drawing Wolf. Wolf with the stick check, giving him the business. And down goes Engel, but it works to his advantage, working around the cage inside, give and go, and that one deflected. Kelly inside, working for it, can't. Ball up in the air now for grabs, and it's a grab ball opportunity. Play whistle dead. Maybe a Bobcat timeout. We'll take one as well. 10:18 to go. It's 11-3 here at Brinkman Field in Addison, Texas. You're watching the Lonestar Alliance Division I Championship. We'll be back right after this.
.com for more information. This summer, the best lacrosse players in the world will face off in a Lone Star State showdown. BBVA Compass Stadium in Houston will be the place to see the stars of Major League Lacrosse go head-to-head in the 2015 All-Star Game. Game time is 6 p.m. Central on June 13th. Tickets are on sale now. Go to MajorLeagueLacrosse.com for more information.
Under Armour Lacrosse, we're changing the way you play this game. Light speed-infused cleats and gear, all built to make you better. Under Armour, one of our fine sponsors. And Justin, this has been a tale of 2 games. Our first game, Division II, between Oklahoma State and St. Gregory's. That one went down to the wire, and I say down to the wire. It was the final 30 seconds of play. In fact, the final 2 seconds that St. Gregory's had a shot on goal. It was Oklahoma State coming out on top, winning 7-6. This one, completely different. Texas State came out, put the pedal down, and it's been full blow, all go the whole way.
Yeah, and Texas State looks like a completely different team, especially from the second half of last night's game where SMU made a great comeback. And just like this morning's game, had a shot within the last 30 seconds. But yeah, Texas State looks dominating right now. I don't see Texas being able to come back.
And just on cue right there, Justin. Elliott Smith finding the lower corner, and that's a hat trick. And Austin Paul's just saving just under 40% of his shots. and goal. He's going to be coming out, and they'll call on a new goalie. They'll have to. It's 12-3 right now, and with 9:57 to go, they need some kind of spark. They're going to call on Meters. This is Matthew Meters in between the pipes. He's a sophomore out of Dallas, Texas, 6 foot, 185. Just 6 games in 2015. 41 goals allowed, averaging just over 6 goals a game. His save percentage of this season is 46%, so we'll see if he can be any better than Paul's. And you know what? Anybody you put between the pipes is going to have a hard time today because the Bobcats have been just filthy on the offensive end.
Exactly. You know, Austin Paltz wasn't given a lot of opportunities to make some saves. Some of those were point blank, feet set. You know, we would love for a goalie, as a coach, we would love for a goalie to make that save, but the defense right now for Texas isn't helping out their goalies at all.
No, it's asking a little too much. I mean, there's opportunities for goalies to kind of square up and at least put a stick on it. But when you got a guy coming at you and it's 2-on-1, or a guy has a wide open look and he's just staring you down for 6 yards as he's running towards you, it's very difficult for you to make those adjustments. And Paul's has just kind of been on the wrong end of a lot of those.
You're exactly right. In Texas State, how good their shooters have been today. Liam Kelly on the crease, Elliott Smith on the midfield. You know, I don't see the Texas defense locking down these guys like they should be.
So low clear to Meters and working up the left-hand side. Texas working with just 8:40 to go. Across the midfield line, here's Kilduka. Danny Kilduka, Dallas native. Inside, quick shot over the top of the bar, and that one out of bounds. They'll say it stays with Texas. That was Rossacker with the quick wrister.
Sorry, Logan. Those are the types of opportunities if Texas wants to get back in the game. They've got to take advantage of it. And they can't take 15-yard shots right there, right into the goalie's stick.
Casino one-times it into the waiting net of A.J. Anderson as he holds his stick up proudly on that one. He saw it the whole way. Near side action as Zane Zoda taking his sweet time, kick it back to Anderson. They got to get it across the midway line here as the clock is on. Flings it, gets it across. It's Andreas Soto wearing number dos for the Bobcats. Or should I say numero dos? Here's Kelly. He's been pretty good today. He's got 4 goals.
That's exactly it. We've got Cozy Carlisle up here advising us. And he just brought up that is incredibly smart play by Liam Kelly. Instead of forcing a shot right there, he pulls it out so that they can get a good offensive possession, take some time off the clock, get a high percentage shot. That's definitely a leader on the team, high lacrosse IQ right there.
Yeah, coming out of British Columbia, too. He's high IQ coming from north of the border. Had a guy on the crease there wide open. Couldn't find him. Elliott Smith, he'll reset. Giving the head nod, looking for a screen. Gets one. Working back to his left. Texas defense heads on a swivel.
Texas State now is 30 seconds. Get a shot on goal.
And that shot hard into the left, but no dice. Texas State fans wanting some kind of penalty there, but
yeah, looked like Kudelka was getting a little chippy, throwing a slash right there on Elliott Smith, but it was a no call. Refs are letting them play. Texas State will look to get another shot.
6:18 to go. Meters checking that one as Kerr will pick it up. Lob it ahead forward to Gallowitz. Ethan Gallowitz working across the midline. Working off the stick check, trying to find his way. Gets by his defender into the attack zone. Here's Kakor.
Texas State getting their stick on another pass. They've done that all day long.
Well, it's the long passes across the zone. It looks like has been the demise of the Texas offense. They're trying to feed it to where there's just nobody open. You got to work it around outside. Texas State doing a really good job of closing those lanes and forcing anybody to make passes. It's away from the cage.
Logan, I think you played lacrosse before, because that is exactly correct.
I actually have not. I've never played before, but that's just a keen observation. You know, I have many leather-bound books. And down goes Jonah Wolf, and that does not look good. He's quick to gain, to grab his knee, I should say, as the trainers come out to check on him. We'll take a timeout. 5-11, 12-3, their score. Texas State on top.
This summer, the best lacrosse players in the world will face off in a Lone Star State showdown. BBVA Compass Stadium in Houston will be the place to see the stars of Major League Lacrosse go head-to-head in the 2015 All-Star Game. Game time is 6 p.m. Central on June 13th. Tickets are on sale now. Go to MajorLeagueLacrosse.com for more information.
Welcome back. 5 minutes to go as Wolf was taken off the field, but under his own power for the most part. He was a little gimpy, putting some pressure on his knees. We hope that the young man is all right. Texas State with the lead in the ball.
Great defense by Texas right there.
It's Guts showing some. Getting the ball across the middle line. Here comes Lonestar. Star running down the left-hand side.
Look for Star to push the pace a little.
He tried to find Rossacker near the crease, and the handle wasn't there. And a huge check from Calduca.
Liam Kelly couldn't quite handle that.
Yeah, just a little too much. No call to play dead. No, he's out of timeout. It's a timeout. Let's take a look at that play from Calduca. And I feel bad for the young man taking that one in the chops. That was Chad Mitchell, the long stick midfielder.
That's a nice hit, making sure he stayed at the shoulder, chest level, keeping his hands together.
That was a clean hit.
Yeah,
absolutely,
that was
100%.
definitely a good hit.
We'll take a timeout. 12-3, Bobcats on top. And they're taking a timeout. We'll do it as well. Back with more after this.
This summer, the best lacrosse players in the world will face off in a Lone Star State showdown. BBVA Compass Stadium in Houston will be the place to see the stars of Major League Lacrosse go head-to-head in the 2015 All-Star Game. Game time is 6 p.m. Central on June 13th. Tickets are on sale now. Go to MajorLeagueLacrosse.com.
Welcome back to Brinkman Field. 12-3, the Bobcats on top in front of a stifling crowd of 75,000 fans.
Looks like.
Oh, wait. No, it's more like 75.
But it's a good showing.
I poke fun.
It is
no,
a good
it's been a great showing. And the weather has been a little fickle lately. It shows forecast of thunderstorms and hail, so I don't fault anybody not making the trip out here. But for those who did, we thank you. For those of you at home watching, we thank you even more.
It's fun to see the support for the LSA, and the growth of the MCLA as a whole. A lot of these kids probably never thought they'd play lacrosse at a big school, and these kids are able to go do that.
Yeah, lacrosse really growing in the southern part of the United States. Very big in the north, as you know, but really here in Texas especially, and it seems to a sport that has a lot of growth and a lot of potential to get even bigger in the years to come.
Yeah, and we're excited to have the Major League Lacrosse All-Star Game coming to Houston, Texas in June. You've been seeing the ads at the breaks, but that's huge. You got the best players in the world coming showcase their skills and events for people in this area: Texas, Oklahoma, Louisiana, Alabama, Arkansas, all these up-and-coming programs.
Sam Jones here on the near side, getting it to Rossacker behind the cage as he dumps it off. The pass nearly intercepted by Zoda. The Star will finagle the loose ball.
Look for Texas to try to push the pace, and then when Texas State gets on the offensive end, look for Texas to double, try to get that ball back quickly.
Right now it's just kind of a game of keep away from Texas State. Get the ball, keep it away from Texas, and if they don't have the ball, just keep them away from the net. You got a 12-3 lead. I mean, there's really nothing you need to do other than, it looks like we have a broken stick there on midfield, as you can see that. 2:07 to go. And quickly getting another stick and getting back out there.
Texas State will try to look to burn the last 2 minutes of the ball game.
And this is kind of what you do in basketball. No shot clock. They're trying not to get a stone, but it's pretty much just four corners. Playing keep away and not doing things like that, throwing that away. Nice effort there from Zoda, but just too late.
With the 9-goal lead with 1:45 left, I think it's pretty safe to say that Texas State will be going to the MCLA National Tournament in California.
In sweet, sweet Orange County, you're right, the Bobcats punching their ticket. It's almost all but over. Noah Starr working to find something inside, and he did, but couldn't finish. That's Josh Nguyen.
A.J. Anderson with another great save.
Yeah, there, and A.J. did a great job, but it was really Nguyen not just kind of finishing. He was right on the doorstep, and those are just kind of, those are ones you just got to have, especially when you're down this much. But it would be meaningless in the end. However, it just would be nice to have.
Exactly. You know, within 5 yards of the crease, shooting for net is the key. Putting on the ground, bouncing it, lets that happen. Within 5 yards for all those young players, we want to shoot for net. That's good shooting technique that will lead to more goals.
Picking up the ground ball is Sam Jones. 40 seconds to go. What a fantastic effort there by the Bobcats, and capping off a good season. Getting the 8-7 win over SMU in the semifinal. And getting the win over the Texas Longhorns, the four-time defending champion Longhorns at that. Snapping their streak, and in 21 seconds the whistle blows. You can see there on the Bobcats sideline, the head coach getting an ice bath. Players hugging each other. You can see Fales, Garrett Fales, hugging. A lot of elation, a lot of happiness, joy. And on the Texas sideline, a lot of guys that are pretty hacked off. They did not feel like this is the way it should have gone.
No, I think they're probably pretty disappointed with their play watching the game film. They weren't able to attack. Texas State was just able to win those individual matchups. Played great team defense. Was able to find the open guy. Great offensive possessions.
Yeah, it's really, there's a fight there about midfield at Gallowitz. As he got kind of tattooed and was sitting on the guy, couldn't get up, but jumping on each other, and just a sour taste in the mouth of Longhorns. And you could tell you'd be a little frustrated, but congratulations to the Texas State Bobcats, who are headed to California to represent your conference, because you are 2015 Lonestar Alliance Division I Conference champions.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 2015 Lonestar Alliance Division I Conference Champions.
As you can see right there, a lot of happy faces, a lot of fans that turned out to watch this one, and they deserved it. They were the better team from the get-go, and a 12-3 win is a convincing one. Once again, special thanks to Lax World and Under Armour, some of our fine sponsors. LaxWorld.com, they're a complete resource for the best names in lacrosse equipment, clothing, and accessories, or a one-stop shop for all your favorite brands, including STX, Warrior, Nike, and Brine. Lax World carries everything from protective equipment to youth lacrosse apparel. The most important thing to us is giving our customers the best experience possible. And, of course, Under Armour Lacrosse. We're changing the way you play this game. Light speed-infused cleats and gear, all built to make you better. I guarantee you some of the players on Texas State's sideline had some Under Armour gear because they were quicker, they were faster, they were stronger, they were better. That's what Under Armour does for you, Justin. I'm actually wearing Under Armour right now. My whole entire outfit is Under Armour. I feel that in life I'm better when I'm geared up.
It is. I can attest to it.
You can get your Under Armour gear at Lax World, too. They've got everything you need. Except sandwiches. They don't have those. As we're waiting for teams to do what they always do, that's customary handshake, good sportsmanship. So we'll get down to the trophy presentation to Jason Zancher. And then we'll get to our on-field correspondent, Josh Jonas.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Texas State Bobcats. And now for the trophy presentation, Lonestar Alliance Commissioner Jason Zancher.
You can see Kyle Saunders there, head coach of the Texas State Bobcats, in front of his very happy squad. And we'll go down to our on-field correspondent, Josh Jonas. It's been 5 long years, and the Bobcats are champions once again. We'll go down to the field to our on-field correspondent, Josh Jonas, with head coach Kyle Saunders and Elliott Smith.
All right, here with the 2015 LSA Division I Conference Champion Texas State Bobcats. Coach Saunders, what are your thoughts on today's win?
I'm just really proud of my guys. I've got a great squad and couldn't ask for more.
All right, playing a big rival like Texas, what does this win mean to you guys?
It's more than anything. We came together as a team, we fought like brothers, and we came out on top.
All right, when you guys played earlier in the season, it was a very defensive game, a 6-4 affair. What was the keys to the offensive power in today's game?
Our offense worked as efficiently as possible. We clicked on every level, and we gave it to them.
All right, how are you guys going to prepare for nationals?
We're going to work even harder.
All right, what are going to be the key? What are you going to take away from this tournament and bring to nationals to take home a trophy?
That's a very good Texas team. Coach Loda does a good job with them. They just took Boston College to the wire and beat, I believe it was Northeastern on the road. And, we felt like if we can start clicking that we can play with most anybody in the country. So we're excited to get a shot at that.
Yeah, there are some doubts, some doubters about the LSA and its, competitiveness across the country. What do you have to say about that?
I can see where people are coming from. Historically, it hasn't been a very strong league. I think this year the league has been extremely deep. OU's a talented program who historically really hasn't been. LSU is definitely right up there in the tops of our league. And then you got SMU, Texas, and us. And I think you're going to see that continue to improve as the level of growth in Texas high school and youth lacrosse explodes.
Your championship
if you
game
go out and
MVP,
watch high school ball in Texas
senior
now,
Liam Kelly.
it's just really good, and it's a high level, and there's a ton of kids playing, and that's just going to feed our league, and it's going to continue to mature, and we're going to be able to start competing on a national level.
All right, well, congratulations again to Texas State, the LSA Division I Conference Champion.
Thanks, Josh. We appreciate that. And as you can hear over the speakers, the MVP going to captain, senior attackman Liam Kelly, and he was just phenomenal today, Justin. I think we can pretty much wrap that one up. It was pretty easy to see.
Yeah, that was an outstanding performance by Liam Kelly. Did what he does best and got Texas State on the scoreboard early, and they rolled from there.
Well, that's going to do it for us. Special thanks to everyone who worked very, very hard to put this whole thing together for us. Thank you to Lax World. Thank you to Under Armour and the fine folks here at Green Hill for giving us a venue for this great championship weekend. Congratulations to the Oklahoma State Cowboys. They are the Division II Lone Star Alliance champions. And your Division I champions for the first time in 5 years, it's the Texas State Bobcats. For Justin Bachmeyer, I'm Logan Gorley. We'll see you next time.
Come for more information. This summer, the best lacrosse players in the world will face off in a Lone Star State showdown. BBVA Compass Stadium in Houston will be the place to see the stars of Major League Lacrosse go head-to-head in the 2015 All-Star Game. Game time is 6 p.m. Central on June 13th.